Glorious day from where I am right now, where human rights is valued and where the life of the people is highly looked into constitutionally. This is a place whereby they worship God and they doesn't worship the government. So I'm bringing these very good tidings to you for as many of you that believe on the shift that we are about to experience. And if you are aware, nothing can stop what is coming. That is very sacrosanct. Nothing or whatsoever you can think about in this world can stop what is coming. So please, as usual, I'm urging each and every one of us, if you're loyal to this very broadcast, do not hesitate to share. If you lay your hand on this very broadcast, don't hesitate to share. I've given you permission to share this very broadcast positively to all your loved ones as we begin to rightly divide the word of truth from here. By the grace of God, I have something very spectacular for us today. I'm building you ahead of time for the new earth that's about to emerge any time from now, as soon as the trumpet sounds. For those of you that is already connected, please let nothing disconnect you from connection. Very, very important. For those of you that is already connected, let nothing or whatsoever disconnect you from connection. I told us last year that the flight that has been piloted by any dude that is taking us to transition to global green, they are already boarding already. So you have to be at the boarding gate. The only way and manner you can be at the boarding gate if you're standing by the truth and nothing but the truth. Let nobody deceive you. Let nobody use fierce tactics for you. Because why? Salvation is a personal thing. That's why it is imperative to share this very broadcast among your loved ones. As I'm doing mine from here, also do yours likewise. Our first commenter today, God will bless you in a hurry. Rita Ajayi, buonasera tutti, igualmente. So I'm gradually doing mine from here. Also, gradually do yours from there. We will keep on unveiling the truth. And one thing people does not know is this. I know this is a long age captivity for 800 something years, close to 900 years. You have been in one particular condition. But there is a sense why you must reason that things must definitely change one day. For those of you that read the Bible, the book of John chapter 5, there was a pool that was named Pool of Bethesda. That pool were there for as many that have infirmities, according to the stories. so that they will come, and, the first to jump inside with God, their healing. And there's this very man that was, there for many years, I think 38 years or so. And the complaint he gave, when this very matter, the teacher of all time, Jesus, we are passing by, he said, no, I prepare a pool there, why you did jump inside? And that pool also consists of the truth. Instead of this man, to crawl, or let do it turn by turn. You push me, I'm the one that came first. Do you know, this man started prognosing around all his vicinity, instead of him to concentrate on a deformity. A lot of people don't know today, they are practically deformed. They are deformed. And they don't know today, you don't know, go and study about what's called nanotech. I've seen a lot of orchids flew in. The picture I uploaded yesterday, I'm going to be deleting that picture. That is not the person. The Spirit of God is telling me to delete that very picture. Just the same way the hand of God was upon Ezekiel. He sat Ezekiel down in the spirit realm. He began to make Ezekiel, to walk through the valley that was full of dry bones. And that was some of the misery. God sat me down yesterday, new thing. Why not give these people time to talk? Imagine, these people, don't you know that they are like deaf and dumb? Oh, no, that's one going. Just imagine, they have not had it before. He said, but keep on piecing the truth. If you look at all these headings, it was God that gave it to me. From A to Z. The only platform that have heading. I wish they can come like this now. I want to also learn from you. This whether you are that one does not pay again. We are happy about the name you are calling us because it showed that we already have Christ consciousness. There was even a time. Let me say this one so that they won't hear for our viewers. Do you know the people that crucified Jesus? They also call Jesus Christ Ogen Road. They also call Jesus Christ, Ogen the Pharisee and the Sadducees. They call him Ogen Pilate. But at the end of the day, these is the same people that killed Jesus. They are calling on him today. But the consciousness I carry is not what you can kill. We have to cheat this very teaching to the ending. That's why we will not throw toe at every other back at us. But that doesn't mean we will not correct impressions. Maybe after this very broadcast, I'm going to be deleting that pictures away. Exodus 14:14, he said, I will fight your fight. My son, you will hold your peace. What I'm doing is not my will. I'm doing the work of God from here. I'm doing the work of the Anunnakis. I'm doing the work of the Nibirus. I'm doing the work of the people, that you took away from Ogiso. That's the work I'm doing. I'm doing the work of Emidu. There is something there are a lot of things I cannot do on my own. But if you want to help yourself and help me, show yourself. Let me just know you are so and so thing, you live in Rome, or you also have family. No, just show your face. And let me also know, I know your address, just the same way you know mine. Show your face. I will take permission from the God that sent me. Let me dare your God and my God. Let's see the one that defeat each other. That was why, if you read, I know a lot of you does not read, but I will still put it here. The book of 1 Samuel 17, verse 50 something. Do you know a Goliath roared? He saw the God of David. Just the same way you are doing right now, you are insulting the God that sent me. Because now your God big pass. He insults the God of David. And the Israelites look at it. Who is going to conquer this very Goliath? It was very tough, very huge. Nobody look at his face. But David, the catapult boy, they went to go and fetch him. He said, I will defeat this very man. It's nothing before me. I will defeat him. How will he be insulting my God? Anytime you accuse me, you are accusing the people that sent me. And I've already leave you for the people that sent me. He said, Exodus 14, he said, I will fight your fight. I will hold my peace. Also, when David killed Goliath, David was not arrested by anybody. Nobody accused David, why did you kill Goliath? Because do Goliath or Goliath. That's why, who does it? I'm The reason why I always come and correct you, so that a longer imagine before you have reincarnated, most of you have reincarnated 7 times or 6 times. It is the same thing. But what later? I'm just laying the foundation. This is not where I'm going. No, I'm going somewhere. But according to the spirit leaders, you know, and David looked at it, he said, no, David said, you know, I can kill this very man. I can change this very narrative. How dare him, you know, talk to our God like that? How dare him talk to him, do like that? How dare him take away the throne of Ogisol like that? He said, I will defeat this man. They were not telling David, you can. He said, remember the other time when a big bear came, they wanted to devour my father's flocks, you know, how I used my hand to kill that very animal. David encouraged the people, they put this very armor, this very bulletproof. They put it on Paul David. David couldn't even resist it because it was so heavy. Do you know what Jesus did? David did? He picked 5 stones. He picked 5 stones, say in the name of the Father, of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. He stretched it. Behold, the person that everybody were afraid of, even the family of David were afraid. Do you hear me? I want to appreciate for those of you that, all the authorities that come out recently. God have given me another message to tell you again. Eternal King of Glory, I pray that you breathe in your word. Let there be healing as many people that want to have transformation as heart. And let there be salvation in their life. That new air that you have promised, that transition to global that you have promised. That very land that is full of milk and honey that you have promised. That Iduigodo land that you said you are going to restore back unto the children that you have promised. We pray that let it come to pass more than expected. Let there be salvation all over the world. As many who are ignorant, who they are spoiled, you send me to come and spread this very gospel to liberate them. Gospel of the redemption and salvation. As it begin to hit them, let them have a change of heart so that they will repent. All these I ask of you. In the name of God of Emidu, in the name of the God of the universe, in the name of the God of the Anunnakis and the Nibirus. He said. A lot of people don't know the reason why we are out. We are not out looking for you. We are only talking to the big fish. You are not the cause of our problem. Even yourself, you have a very big problem. That's why you are. Imagine when in nanotech, you are not going to reason why again the rest. That's why I told you before. Now there are most of you today that are still wicked. Do you know where they are taking you to consecration camp? Do you know where they are taking you to? They are taking you to consecration camp. But I'm here standing to liberate you. I'm not going to be doing that advert any longer. So let's go to the topic in proper tonight. Let's go to the topic in proper tonight. Do you know we have not shared? Do you know there are some sharing in my... But let me just quickly get this one shared. Then let's go to immediately to another Facebook so that we do a little sharing, then we go away. Today's topic is going to be one of the best of the year. I know each as EJ passes by, God always give us a word so that we'll come and let you know about it. We are preacher of the word. It depends how we say now we get this kind of person. Now it's too late. And we have gone too far that we cannot deny our identity any longer. We can't. We can't just do that. We can't compromise our value for anything. Happy Workers' Day to every one of you all over the world. Happy Workers' Day to you all. Happy Workers' Day to you all. By the grace of God, I'm going to be in rush so that I can be able to touch all areas that God has prepared for each and every one of us today. Do you know, anytime I come out for a message like that, I also watch my video again so that I also learn from it. Because most of the time, I'm not the one speaking. Enmidu and the God of the universe, the Anunnakis, the Nibiru, they are speaking through me, so that there may be salvation in your life. And the word cannot just come, the word has to come through somebody. That's why I'm going to be telling you why the reason why Jesus Christ was killed. He was killed, the reason why Jesus were killed, he were killed because of the consciousness he carries. That's why today they are extending it to this very new generation. At times the enemy will prepare some certain things, hoping that this very thing is going to, makes you not to reason well. But all the narrative they created, do you know today is what we are also going to use to liberate ourselves? All the rope they use it tying us, we are going to use it to make bridges for ourselves, to even cross the oceans, and all the mago they are put on the ground. They thought they, deceiving us, telling we are no longer interested about the blood. We are interested about the alphabetical letters. We are interested about the inhuman that was done against this very man. We have to talk about it. And there is a sense why we must also learn from it. There is a very big sense. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share. There is no longer time to be afraid. You have to make sure you share. They are strengthless and they are lunatic. They are man people and they are big graphene. That's just the main meaning. They have nanotech in their head. It does not make them to reason well. That's why they are doing what they are doing. It is not their fault, but we'll forgive them. They don't know what they are doing. I replied a guy in YouTube. He didn't reply. I just give him three sentences because I've actually know his problem. Somebody that have nanotech in the system, there's no way he can reason well. And I know all of them is going to end up. I'm also be the one that going to drive the bus. That going to be carrying all of them from different locations. Instead of you to blame Big Gate for what he have done, you are blaming me. As if I'm the problem of the world. I'm not just your problem. You are a problem to yourself. Imagine 16 minutes introduction, my yeye. Iban the new message. Anytime, if you check it these days, I already put my wristwatch. This very wristwatch you are seeing, I'm not trying to brag, please. Let me bring it out. You know why I pull it? Anytime there is anointing might cut. This wristwatch was cut for more than a year. I abandoned it. Or when I'm led, I went to go and fist up the chain. I have another one again, led the asa, vibrating, demonstrating, cut off. So I don't want it to happen again. I carry one more. Because I don't know the dimension that Amy is going to be taking on to. I don't know the dimension that the Mother Earth, Mother Universe is going to be using on tonight. But our first breaking in here, the truth is the gateway to your 5D dimensional consciousness. The truth. He said, and you shall know the truth. And what the truth does, it will set you free. And at the time you begin to walk in line with the truth, nothing can kill you in a hurry. The truth is an emblem. It is an energy. If it doesn't have truth in you, you are like a vehicle with a flat tire. You go nowhere. That's why if you must succeed, or if there must be transition in your life and the life of your children, and a lot of people does not know that what they are doing today, they are laying curse upon their children because the world right now is about to be revealed with truth. After the long holiday I went, according to the leading of the Spirit, when I was coming by, the first post I raised in TikTok, I said this very year that we are entering is a year of revealing the truth. If you watch it today, the truth is coming out. What the truth does is bitter. The reason why a lot of people are fed up because they are hearing this is the first time for 900 years. Nobody talks about it. For 900 years, nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. The car you have not, maybe the kind of car you have not, drive before. If you are to move it the first time, there must be mistakes until you master it. But we are going to also, calm down so that as many of them that want to watch our video, so that they have that sense of humor. After all, we don't have few human. All DNA have been altered. But they don't know what is coming. I'm happy becoming an enemy to your father. Very, very happy. Very, very glorious. After all, you have never been my father. I don't know why you people are furious about it. Must you force everybody to be a slave? It's not a must. That to say the truth is here then. Then they killed Jesus. I'm going to be changing something there. They killed Jesus because of the Christ consciousness that was with him. That was why they killed him. They killed him because he was an anointed one. And the reason why vis-a-vis is coming like this today, so that you know, anytime God sent the deliverers, and they never knew that that example or that fiction or the story they wrote about Jesus is going to energize people like us today to really come and dissect the word of truth. It's a righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach. And you cannot speak the truth without righteousness. What makes it to be righteous is the truth that is in you. That is in it all. I do say I paste it most often now. God is truth. If you speak the truth, you are God. Because they doesn't have that godliness in them, that's why they are furious. Why not say in this very area, this guy is speaking the truth, let not run after him. Anything you say, they run after you. Anything you say, if they have power, they can even say they will seize up the hair. But I thank God for Grapheno's who is going to one day, say to everybody once and for all these ones that don't want to hear the truth, you will hear the truth one day. I'm the one that fought the most difficult fight. When I was fighting Grapheno's I speak the truth. Now it's about for us to liberate ourselves. We have to let each other know the adverse effect of slavery. You don't want to talk about it. They don't want us to talk about it. This was the same thing that happened to Jesus. Now, freedom fighting is not social media sag. Fighting for freedom is not social media sag. I fight for freedom. Please, if you guys won't even make any relevant thing, it's not about they come for you. Come for me for waiting. Okay, we have a ethic be me. No matter who you are, who a gang, or who a 20 guy in the hair, I will defeat all of you. Bring it on the street. Why not go and learn? Why not go and study the way I do? Why not settle down? Let the hand of God or the hand of demons also be in you. Go to Coven. Let them teach you something. Go and fly in the night. Let them give you a strategy you can use so that you can also have the same audience. Don't you look at able men watching in hundreds? How many people even share your video? Insult every. Do you know what they do right now? Now, redhead, they take the fact of freedom, all these aliens. Go and look at the video I did. One person go, you're pull red hair for 5 video. A red head. Honorable David or seven go make money there. A red head, I have been a freedom. I mean, they are not using red hair to fight for freedom. I can't get it. How are you going to win that? Using red hair to fight for freedom. I can't. That's what they think. They think that social freedom fighting is social media sag. This will not be social media sag. It's a long age something. Don't look at the way all of you just run towards one man. What is my crime? A guy wrote in this thing. He said, if I escape it, what about the head of his children and his generation? I said, what crime have I committed? Speaking the truth, when did I become a criminal, whatever? I'm in Europe here, European government, they are not doing me anything. Even when I fought them with Vazetacron. 1 or 2 persons in the office, analyze him, they know that this guy was speaking the truth. Make sure this guy is not arrested. I was guarded by the God of our ancestors, with all our allies all over the world. Then how do you not think? What crime am I committing? Speaking the truth. Now they are afraid because the canon functions in the 5D dimensional consciousness. That's why they are afraid. What is to come is going to make them hungry. 1, they're not going to be human sacrifice. 2, there's not going to be human ritual. 3, all pedophilia, they are gone. These are the things. The new air that is coming does not, they're not going to be 2 feet. They're not going to be all of them are going to be eradicated with like this. It's gone. That's why you cannot sell land again. You cannot, hypnotize people again. You can no longer use people to drink water or keep people for juju, or you bugger people that come from Germany. You can no longer do it. That is why they are afraid, because they know that what I'm bringing, they know that it's my submission, it is biblical. They know. They know that this thing is fervent. It must happen. They know, and they know that it's drawing in. That's why they are trying to use their last power to make sure let's silence him. They don't know that the more you push me, the more I go into studies. Thank you for pushing me this very period of time. Then you want me to stay long and preach it, I will preach it. If it was God, if I came out ordinarily, maybe 1 or 2 topics, if a shift, that's how God does it. But right now, God keep on laying in my heart. Mame to awa giwan. Mame to awa face the trauma. To affect it until you shoot your left on the ground. Or till you now shoot your leg by yourself. So let's watch out. Now they are afraid because they cannot function in the 5D dimensional consciousness. This dimension is for the people that love the truth, because God is truth. In the good Omigodo land, we will worship God, not the government. That is what is going to be happening. In Idu Igodomigodo land, we will worship God, not the government. We will not worship any king. We don't want any king to be our God, replace, God in our lives, drive away the presence of God and, and begin to treat us, as if we are animals. We don't want it. In Idu Igodomigodo land, we will worship God, not the government. And that's what is coming. And they cannot take it. There are reptilians. They cannot do without sucking blood. That's why they ran after Donald Trump. They accused Putin that 2016 election was run by Russia, not knowing that it was an ally that was created by White House to protect Donald Trump so that he can take over the throne, so that we can take power from the deep states, and give it back to the people. That was why when the inauguration was done, Donald Trump said one word. He said, I'm taking power from Washington, D.C., giving it to the people. We are going to be collecting power from the palace and give it to the people. That's why I'm here. I'm making it clear again and again so that go and hit you. Do your worst. And whatever step you make, you are shooting your leg on it. You are going to shoot your leg by yourself. You are shooting yourself in the leg. Make this step and let me see. I'm watching over you. How do you think my head today is full up with wisdom? Do you think if I have the kind of archaic brain that you have, how many times have you ever wanted to come with a lecture like this? Come and lecture us about how slavery was supposed to be, look like. Come and paint it for us. That video I played or all these stories are fake. Forget about how Kaladera and Tonto Dodowa. Come and tell us the moral right that you have. Tell us the moral glorification that you have, that you so slave. Come and tell us. All this one will not. I'm no longer a baby. I'm not afraid of anybody. But I will never go out of the constitutions. I don't do it. I don't do it. I can from here and read the radio your Calabirili in Italy. Before they will not send our allies to go there face to face. Show yourself. Just try and show yourself. I'm no longer, this is a letter, that one is done. I want a better people. A better people with their brain in the center of their head. A better people. When I read me than one water now, I will go and buy bullet to the Yagbunye. I want a better people with tie. Irresponsible people like Senator bringing up himself. For this verify, you guys are too small and you are lunatic. And who will me now? Me no me a little way good me he. Thank God you were injured because of your bad mind. It will be no mama. Now, another thing again. The truth you stand for brings out the Christ consciousness in you. The truth will first make you miserable before it make you okay. That's why if they are patient enough, go through the pains. I not say the pain. Don't go through it, manage it. That's why if you want to cure stomach ache, maybe they give you a bitter little drink. It is very difficult. But at the time you swallow it, after some time, you begin to feel relief in your lower abdomen. After some time, that ache from the left side, it begin to relieve you. That word, but at the initial stage, it is very bitter. That word is true. I'm averting a doily. Digest it. Digest it. Please, digest it. Because you are still going to hear. And when the metro now come, when we are doing our EBS, they will start telling you how you lure your children, for them to be killed. Then your agony. Then you are nobody to call upon that, and rather than to remember the God of Uduhueme. And then it's too late. Instead of you to come, that's the truth. And this is what is coming. For those of us that are conversant with news, it's no longer as usual again, whereby you buckle people, you know, you use them as you like. I'm standing on the word that be built by the Q team. I'm standing on what Mother Earth have said. I'm standing what Mother Universe stand for. Mother Universe is crying losing children every day by day. Do you know spiritually, this very thing they've done is a long age something. They've done. Even our fathers in the spirit, they couldn't even do anything. Because, you know, that was why they didn't force you. That was why President Donald Trump came and said, you know, he signed an executive order. Do not boggle these people. You quietly went there waiting because you forbid the truth. And that's a mentality of what you have. But here we are trying to redeem you. You are doing lunatic. I don't know what's called your problem. And you must hear it. The truth must be preached all over the world. Now look at it. Anyone that must worship God in spirit with a pure heart. Knowing who you are, that you are a spirit, you live inside a body. Then you cannot come to the throne of grace and say, God, here I am. He said, you must worship God in truth. A matter. And a spirit or your own one. Are you worshiping God? Then on Sunday you carry Bible and goes to church. Just a matter in water. Talking about slavery. Did that lie on you people? I have not said anything like what criminal offense have I committed? Sue me to court. All their camp. I don't know. You see all of them. You read it. Have you read it? Freedom. You read it. And we are not seeing their faces. This one go open page, put woman picture there. You are just fooling yourself. After this very video, by the grace of God, I will delete that picture. It's of no use. I will not go and be assuming as if a picture in post or you know. No, I will not do that. Now, let's show to one or two verses of the scriptural verses of the Bible. But if you look at the heading right now, it is very long. Look at it. Look, it is very long. It is God that gave me all this word. As He's giving to me, I'm putting it down. And we are talking to them right now by word that we scripted down. We inscript those words like 10 commandments. Newton, jot it down like this and begin. This is not copy and paste as you do it also. I can soon and what be here one. I mean, I know taking a walk by one and now what be here one. We go to that tomorrow. We go to that and you know, he will lose his sense of humor. Who is that? You are the one. The word I'm preaching today, what is going to bring liberation to the world. It what even going to make your father not to die young. Even your father, they are even praying. So that the word can be good again, because most of them, they are going to Guantanamo. You don't know that? I don't think you know that. Now the book of John chapter 4 verse 24. He said God is a spirit. Our God is, the God of our ancestors is a spirit. He said everyone that must worship Him. Must worship Him what? In spirit and in truth. And if you look at the book of Psalm 145 verse 18, he said the Lord is near to all who call Him, to all who are out to Him in truth. Now, if you say you know God, you don't want people to speak the truth, where is now the God that you know? Even Jesus Christ also came to preach the truth is what we consist of the truth. I don't have problem with what Jesus Christ said. I have problem with the narrative that said that all your problem carry it to Him and use the blood. The word they put on Him was the word of our forefathers. Let's take Jesus Christ today as an Idu man. Just the same way I am right now. That was how He came. Because they found out that He has anointing, just because if they know if my words are really irrelevant, they will not run after me. They run after me just the same way they run after Jesus. Just the same way He say right now, He call Himself, because those days, as He call Himself the King of the Jews, automatically calling Himself the King of the Jews make Him an Ogyomba. That was why they run after. They run after Jesus because of the Christ consciousness in Him. Because they know that He understands the things of God more than every other person. They know that He brings the mind of God to the people. At the time these people know the mind of God, automatically they are liberated. That is what we are bringing to you here. All everything we are teaching you is from the Bible. Why is it irritating then? Why is it? I even preach about the book of Leviticus 25. I said this was where they got their level from of selling the slaves. Even Ephesians chapter 6 verse 5 and 6. It's also their verse. Why not go with that? I've also preached what encouraged you here. What do you know that will also support your father for selling slaves? What else do you want me to do? Even when I was, preaching about that Leviticus about 3 weeks ago, I also praised the people that so, I said, no wonder. God also give them permission to sell this slave. That to say they have not committed sin. What will be more than that? Have you ever one day done that for your father? Can you please one day come and tell us and do this kind of teaching? To back up the claims of your father? I have done this also for your father. Then what's your problem? You are the one that is not responsible, who is not even fighting well for your father. Or more than him. Or more than you have not defend. You are putting your father into more problem. Don't you see the way Newton look like? Defending defending mother defending mother universe. All our mother goddess were taught. Every one of you as a mother, you have still to make sure we got ourselves liberated. Wa yokpa wo manu wa yeva wo manu wa or die or mo wuwa or the wuwa me. These are people. Just look at our world. It consists of truth. Look at people. As soon as they come here right now, they start writing nonsense. Without that, they don't even have direction. Why not teach something out of me in your media? You can also this part of my topic. Create topic and don't be a lunatic. Go and read. Freedom fight is not social media sag. It's a long age something on our voter. It's going to continue even after we have even gotten our freedom. We will still remember what you have done. And just wait, just 20 color. Let's wait and see who God will vindicate later. Let's wait and see who they are going to be spreading white carpet on, who they are going to be welcoming in Rome and say, brother, we miss you. Who we are going to be welcoming in Madrid or even up to Sevilla, Malaga. Even up to Germany, where most of our allies live today, who they are going to say, my brother, you have done well. They will not welcome you because you were a lunatic. Look at what you are supporting. And you say you know God. Our God is truth. He said, everyone, if you must worship God, if you must even mention God at all. Okay, let's even assume it was God that really sent up Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ came with the word of truth. Look at the book of Matthew 4 verse 17. He said, and he began to preach unto them, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. He was trying to tell them, you people to drink water, repent. That is my gospel. Because I know calamity is about to come, so that you might be saved. That's why I'm saying it. I'm not saying it just to make mockery of you. I'm not just saying it just to, make you feel sad. But one thing the truth does, the first of all, make you miserable. The truth must surely make you miserable. It will give you a divine frustration from the inside. It will stroke your head as if there's not going to be tomorrow again. It will make you begin to furious and who do you want to buzz, but at the time you digest it, hold strong like this and say, no, I need to digest this thing. Before you are back on your feet again. As soon as you are back on your feet, God begin to elevate you from 2D dimensional consciousness. Then you arrive your 3D dimensional consciousness. From there, you embrace the truth again and begin to say, this one, I remember what I say. Oh, I remember what I say. They truly have done this thing. Look at what we are going through right now, then God will now make his spirit to be on you. 5D dimensional consciousness. That's where Christ consciousness lies. If you arrive in 5D dimension, right now, you are no longer afraid of the truth. Even when they are trying to, give Newton manner of name, you go there and come with your real picture. Just the same way I saw that one guy wrote in the comment, I really love that comment. May God bless that very guy. I have not seen before one day commenting a video. Let me just acknowledge that very guy. Let me just quickly, if I can get to our page right now. And look at the comment that guy wrote there. Concerning this very lady that said is coming for me. The guy wrote, he said, come, we are waiting for you. That's how a food soldier is supposed to look like. Because that guy, look at, this man have not done anything wrong. The same way Pilate and Herod, they conspire together to make sure the consciousness that Jesus Christ carried, that Christ consciousness, they've already know he's an anointed one. We must kill him. But a time came where they brought Jesus before Pilate. Pilate looked at him. He said, this very man is an Iduma. No, I have not done anything. I will not sentence him. They took him to Herod. They took it to Lebanon. They sentence him. Then today is the blood that you are using. But you don't know what Jesus Christ came with truth. He came to come and preach all the truth about God. They've already know that the kind of man they have. This man can be able to expose things about God to the people. Let me just quickly read this comment as I've already promised. Look at what the guy wrote. He said, we are waiting for her. to make pen. Then another one again, always she don't know what she's playing with. That was what somebody wrote. And with his picture on it. I've never even saw this kind of person before in a comment section. I've never. All these are fearless people. They know that the truth worth dying for. Die for it. If they kill you for the truth, it's far better than you go into jail with human trafficking. Then you are. If I die for the truth today, I'm not better than number one man who died trying to kill people. It will be registered in heaven, and your children, will grow. And that truth that it will make your soil to be moistured. It will add as manure to your children, to all your crops. That's the truth. Today we remember people like us who talk about Jesus because we are not talking about him because of the miracle. We are talking about him, because of the word our forefather placed on him. That's why we are talking about it. I don't use the blood. It was a narrative I was created, not knowing that inside this very narrative, we are going to bring out some certain things inside. That's why I always tell us here, inside the ridiculous lies the miraculous. At the time you are able to walk in the make of the ridiculous, there's going to be a miracle for you. A lot of you right now that you are not yet arrived with your full leg in 5D dimensional consciousness, you are going to be afraid. They can't do anything. They can't do nothing. They are going to rant and rant and rant. I blow some, I shine every day by day. Or till the trumpet will blow, they'll be confused. Even when the EBS is going to come, they are going to speak the truth there. They are going to be speaking the truth on how every throne in this world is eradicated. Beckham Palace is no more. Go and verify. Vatican City is no more. Go and verify. Idra that you used to see, is expired. Go and verify it. Then I begin to say, you see right now, the reason why both of you are furious most of the time, because you have already expired. You're dissing whatever hold water again. All the charms and everything you guys used to change people's head. People are liberated. Don't you see people watching? People are no longer afraid. Because what we do was to neutralize that your power. That your fear you infuse to people. Are you freak anybody? We are not happy you call us the name and so what. Say it again. Ogyomba, say it again. We like it. I'm Ogyomba because I'm a Ogyomba, a friend to Mother Earth. Mother Earth right now is not my mother. I'm Ogyomba because I'm a friend to Ibrahim Traore. The Burkina Faso, a military leader that go to lead them to transition to global greatness. I'm Ogyomba, because why? I'm close to Putin. Why will I be? I must be because you and these same people, the greatest military alliance in the world, you are not friends. Benin Palace have never wanted to mention on the people repairing this war. Their name is not there. Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince of Saudi Arabia, the name is there. Who have funded this very movement with billions of dollars, not even trillions. Go and look at Kim Jong-un, the North Korea president. The name is there, but you see that man to be a bad person, but he's one of the allies that wants salvation for humanity and redemption. Look at Morodi, the prime minister, of EDOM. He is there. That old man, he's part of the alliance. What those are the chairman of salvation for humanity and redemption. Look at President Bolsonaro, the former Brazilian president. They ran the election, and put in Lula Silva there. Why did they allow Lula Silva to go in? So that we can be able to catch all the cabal. And we are allowing you to run so that you people can come out in a mass. So that we know where you live. Show your face if you are not a lunatic. Show your face the way I show my face. Come and do a video like this. You can't do it because you are coward. La father like son. La father like daughter. Slave. And so what? Bring it on the street. You can't bring it. Why are you afraid? Come and do a video like this. Do it and also educate your people. Ask why you are freedom. Only freedom. You are fooling yourself. Why Graphinos are the why, but they not do that. Now I was mentioning the allies. Also look at the Iranian Prime Minister. He's also a part of the. Look at Xi Jinping of Russia. He's part of the allies. That's making all these people to run a tasketer. Also look at a Putin Oga, a Putin attack, hey! He's there, Baba himself. When Putin was to come to, to Saudi Arabia for a meeting, when we send him to Saudi Arabia, go and meet Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince of Saudi Arabia. nuclear bomb plane B5, B52, or level. A man bombed by a woman. That's how to know a leader. All the 5G tower no rate China. They put in Goria. How many of your father destroyed? They won't destroy anyone. I think they allow you to be vaccinated even in Edo State, even in the kingdom. We to tell it to our morons. I come here today again to come and let you know so that I pay you more. Bring it on the street. Do your worst. But your quarantine camping, I'm already aware of it. A shameless set of alien. No. Also, I'm mentioning our allies. Also, look at the Baba of all, the trumpet of all time. Look at it. a man, look at it. He fought the distance to stand still. Look at it. He built the greatest military on earth. Look at it. When President Donald Trump came in, look at it. Air Force One have been corrupted. He look at it again. FBI have been corrupted. He look at it again. CIA, he look at it again. Then what did he do? He was the one that set us Space Force. They are there watching. They are there watching. Then now why you they making yagan? Why not go make it shakara? They making yagan. Why not go making yagan? Mother eti na my mama. E Donald Trump na my papa. I go make it shakara. Who is your allies? Tunubu. Wamaye Tunubu na koneke. You are saying you are mad. Umaye. You don't even know what Razan Wamaye got clone on mama way. You don't know. Very low. Me even talking about you should be happy. If not because for freedom. Where me? I don't mention any of you. Look at this way no race within. Any that I don't give them attention. Because I got lazy, man. That's why I just this okay. May I mention this very woman? Not why I could say your otherwise I pray simple prayer for you. A period you are Erika. I will pray that prayer for you. So be very, very careful. I give me any do me fan. I'm not giving any do anybody. That's why I'm very, very careful in what I uttered. Everything I uttered to you is to scold you. If anybody must have to die, is your leader or say no. Even your survey warrior. Look at your life today. How many years have you spent abroad? Tell me your house can webo why you webo. Or you can win out the wa. The webo now there asane. You resign from Imunukbo. They can ujena. Why no? But I don't need to speak evil. Now, let's go there. After this very video, by the grace of God, I pray I remember on time. I'm going to be deleting that post. It does not worth it. Then another scriptural verse of the Bible I want to read for us again is the book of 2 Corinthians 3 from verse 17. He said, now the Lord is a spirit. And where the spirit of the Lord is, there's liberty. Do you know what these people did? They drive away God away from our land. I think history have it that there one Miller that used to be in the Domingo land. At the time you are a bad person, that Miller will chase you. Even though you are inside the taxi or whatever, it will chase you. Do you know these people they ordered? Because they are making the spirit to be toxic. They remove the spirit of God away from the land. The whole God ran. Ogenoki saw all of them, all the Anunnakis who do visit Ogiso sometime when they are doing festival. They can also come in form of a spirit. All of them, they were gone. That kind of Emila that Rishi Sunak bowed down for. When he was appointed as the Prime Minister of the Janjaweed UK, he quickly ran to Emila. Those kind of Emila were taken from Idu land. No one today that is in Idu land. Those Emila, they are very sensible. All those are some of the Emila were for you to saturate the land. If you come as a bad person, no, maybe you are coming to come and rob. You know, or you wagman. When agman amuye kevege ni agmana. Na vidi maga amuye monto bigu. I know a lot of people will be surprised that na agman. I will know my own agman. A lot of you will know this. We are talking about agman, my brother. Now, even though that person mama le agman. Do you know Emila Nozo who Ekenu said no who so? Do you know a time came and they ordered that everything should be cleared? Look at it. 2 Corinthians make it clear. For you and I here, you can open up your Bible and read it. 2 Corinthians 3 verse 17, he said, now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. The reason why it does not have liberty, because there is no Spirit of the Lord. They drive the Lord away. That's why the Christ consciousness that is coming, who is already upon our mother goddess. A time will come when you see our young mothers who fight for your liberation, you'll be amazed. So, what do you think we are saying we are true? You are going to be amazed, seeing our beautiful Iye come out and, embrace you and lay hands on you, pour some kind of anointing, whatever, water, or whatever. Your life will be meaningful again. Don't you know Africa is heaven on earth? That the Garden of Eden that they projected, that's how your life is supposed to be. You are not supposed to suffer. They just let you know ahead that look at how your life is supposed to look like. But they wrote a fake story. Adam and Eve sinned, and God did not even, have a remorse. Only one sin. But Jesus Christ came in the book of Matthew that how many times with your brother we offend you? He says 77 times 7. The same people they say they obey him, but look at it. All their children have drunk water. The people that even claim children. Do you know what that water contains? It contains monoxide. The spiritual significance in that very water, it is not good. Go and look at all of them that drank water. Look at this very young man that drank water. His wife left him. When the wife look at it, no, there's no way I can stay with this very man. He ran and go and marry another man. If now you go stay. All those are some of the things the spirit of our ancestors have entered so that we correct this very narrative. So that it will not happen to our generation again. That's why we are doing what we are doing. The more respectful man in the world, I respect you. But respect, you earn it, you don't force it. Look at the book of 1 Timothy 5 verse 17. He said, let the elder that rule well, let the king that rule well, let the governor that rule well, let all the emperor that rule well be counted worthy. It does not end there. He said of double honor, especially those that labor in war them in a table, no, and a doctrine you know rotor. Oh, I am a part of him, but a lot of people have been humiliated. No forgiveness. Like father, like children. How will I just speak the truth? You want me killed? But I will not say you the same man for you, because even when Jesus Christ was nailed at the cross, because of the consciousness that was in him, the same consciousness, he said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. You don't know what you are doing. You are a lunatic. You are stupid. You are a bovine. You are not truly a wallaby. You are a sentimental knives. You are a gloramus caliber. You don't know. If you know what you are doing, I'm a man you are not supposed to even talk to. Don't carry your, even though they say go and talk to that man, say no, that man, the kind of truth he carry, I cannot defend it. That is what you are supposed to. You are not supposed to come near here. What is in your system? That's why I've given out a free recipe here. I'm only the one that have given a free recipe. So that as many of us that our immune system is losing, or in our ancestors, our mother earth, mother universe, mother nature, they will be able to, gather up, and get the new pharmaceutical company. Our mothers are there looking for, a weak so that we bring it to submit it to Donald Trump and our ally. Now you're not back home so that people can be okay. You are there making stupidity. You think you are okay? You are not okay. That's why you are still reasoning like this today. They can just delete you at any time. They can delete you at any time. I stood against your life being cut short. If not for the truth, my word would have not been able to come to pass. Then what's your problem? I don't really know. He said, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. We don't have liberty today because the Spirit of the Lord is not there. And by today, the Spirit of the Lord, they are start coming already. I can begin to say the spirit realm. All our mothers that were sold out, they are coming back to take their land. All our people that were exiled, they are coming back to take their land. All the Ogiso they collected throne from. Ogiso, dancing back to make sure he collect back his throne. All the evidential value we've lost. We are going to get it back again, even times 100-fold. That's why what is coming. They are afraid because they cannot sustain it. The 5D dimensional consciousness, then we come. You can't withstand it. Because imagine reptilians, they live by blood. They can no longer suck blood again. There's not going to be blood. There's not going to be human sacrifice. Even the juju that have not sucked some for whatever 100 years. I mean, I take Benegiro now. It's not going to be there again. God is about to wipe everything away. Go and look at what's happening everywhere. Go and look at what happened in Kenya. I'm a Goa. In Nairobi, Kenya. It's happening. Look at what happened the other day in Dubai. The White House we are doing their own. Right now, we are going to sink every of the dome, every of the tunnel this very time. Then Mother Earth added its own to it. The rain that we're supposed to fall for 2 years, rain for only one day. That's what God can do. Then why do you think what the calamity you are seeing today is not just happening because people trigger it? God knows the way to do his thing. That was why he said, I will fight your fight. Then you will hold your peace. If there's anything I've ever lived for God in my life, it is this very battle. The battle is I'm not the one. I'm only just talking because I'm led to speak to you. I'm only just talking so that will come and educate most of us, so that you know the adverse effect of what is to come and where we are right now. This is not where we are supposed to be. That's why I'm doing the media. Well, I'm not supposed to be here, but we need to send this message across. Okay, even look at the story of Jesus. No, do you think God cannot even do it without even sending anybody? Let's assume the story was real. He said, for God so loved the world, the book of John 3:16. He said that he gave his only begotten Son, whosoever believeth in him. That believeth in him simply means if you believe in the consciousness that he carry, that is an anointed one. Despite we are giving birth to by Mary, who were from Nazareth. According to the story, then because God knows that I go to make him an anointed one. The same way God is doing today. I'm an anointed one of the Lord. A normal human being cannot do this kind of broadcast. You can't do it. Try somewhere where you are. That's why you people are manipulating history. You are manipulating history. It's not using result. Calamity upon calamity upon your head. You are not making any relevancy. I don't even know whether you guys exist. Instead of you to come to this page and learn, you will learn because you think you know it all. Did you have a teacher like me who don't manipulate history? Open on the Bible, and I'll give you free scripture. There are scriptural verses of the Bible that support you what you guys did. There are scriptural verses of the Bible that supported you. Go and look at the book of Leviticus 25. It supported you selling slaves. Also go and look at the book of Ephesians chapter 6. He told us that you people enslaved, he said we should obey you. He said we should obey you. Then we've obeyed for 800 years, but it's time for us to disobey. Because there's time and season for everything, according to the book of Ecclesiastes 3 from verse 1. A time to obey and a time to disobey. A time to throw stone and a time to gather those stones that have been thrown. This is the time for us to tell you to your face. Me that doesn't have nanotech. I'm not graphene. Very funny people. Mema wo dian wo mema wo kan wu. Ọmọ náà we ni me wo tora kawe yin me. E moda eti ni ye me la wo pe ma me o. Pe ma me ni yagbe. Iye me o Iye me wo gbe iye me ba van. Iye me ba bi e yore. Ona dian o. Yawe ami ne yaro. It bigger than what people say he do. It bigger than what people say. He greater than what people call he do. It bigger than what people say. Wagmona very. He greater than what people say. Oh, I will do the work of him that sent me while he's there, because it can cometh when no one can walk. If you have any other person that is vibrant like me, give us a stage. Freedom fighting is not SAG. Well, I'm acting in SAG and I'm just doing teaching. You can see that I'm excited because God have really used me today to dish out his word. This is the word of God. Everything is scriptural. Even when I'm giving you a expo of what also supports the word justify you about selling slave. Wamado Gwankan a modern on the Zangira Vie. Wama responsible be a cana. Dimo Bunaneru wana, maybe it will succeed. The book of John. The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. It says, you shall know the truth. You shall know the truth. Or you will know the truth. He said, and the truth will set you free. And before the truth set you free, you have to apply it. Know the truth, digest it. It's bitter. It makes you... let the truth do whatever thing that they want to do to you. Let it make you miserable. But resist it. Do amodeshi. Irrespect it. Come and tell you the truth from here. New thing, all these things you are saying is jargon. Tu tienes que molestarme porque eso no me interesa. Si me insultas, no pasa nada. Si tú me insultas, yo insulto a tu padre y tu familia. ¿Qué más bueno? Tú me insultas. Yo insulto a su Dios. Which one is more painful? Do you think all these things going to exist? A time we will come, you will not know me again. Because you are going to be in consecration camp. Don't you wake here? If that is what you are waiting for, I know how it's going to end. Because our God sees the ending from the beginning. C'est tous mes insultas. Yo te lo insulta su padre. Ou viens qu'à 20 ans. Come and do teaching. Do teaching with you with you. Maybe I will take serious. It's decolonization of the mind. In activism, it is called decolonization of the mind. Why in Pentecostal it's called repent. We have to decolonize the mind of our people. Give them that mindset that no, what you think right now is not how it's supposed to be. Let me tell you the time we spend. By the grace of God, God has really used us today to dish out His word. He said, and you shall know the truth. And before the truth sets you free, first of all, make you miserable. Let go back to that point number 1. The truth is the gateway to the 5-dimensional consciousness. What the truth does, it energizes you. What the truth does, it makes you to be close to God. What the truth does, it makes you to be righteous. I told us here, righteousness exalts a nation, and the sin is a reproach to everyone. That righteousness makes you to dwell in the midst of the Most High. He said, he that abide under the shadow of the Almighty. That's how it looks like. It will make you to dwell in the shadow of the Almighty. That's the truth. If you must excel in life, one of the things you must hold strong, learn to speak the truth. If you must be successful. This is not just business where you lie, a holy lie, We don't need to lie about this. We have to tell you the way it is. It may be painful in your ear. That's why a lot of us, during injection you were with us. Right now, we are now in this very session of the hard truth. Then you are running. You may miss it at the end of the day. The 5D-dimensional consciousness may leave you because it's like anointing. It's like anointing. He said, and you shall know the truth. And the truth will set you free. You have to know truth about slavery. You have to know truth about how they manipulated history. You have to know truth about it. You have to know truth about the mago and the wayo. You have to know truth about, the difference between this Chenjari and this other one. You have to know truth about it. You have to know truth about, when you are eating some food, not the one that are real, not the one that are not real. Don't be carried away because it's GMO, genetically modified organism. That's what it is. I'm only the one that I've also thought about it. But today, most of all right now, we now minimize the kind of fruit we buy in the market. We no longer eat one particular fruit again because somebody has spoke about this thing, that this thing is GMO. I've done a lot of teaching for humanity. I'm not just here to praise one person. We are here so that our life will be better again. So that our life will be great again. So that that fulfilled life, that nature of God, that God gave to us right from the origin, that garden of Eden that we want first leave, that these people came and they drove us away. They manipulated the government were weaponized, militarized, so that we might be able to ascertain to that level in life. Imagine all of us are abroad, nobody make it. Go home and stay in Nigeria for only 4 years. All your service is gone. You can't go to farm. If it happened that maybe may God not let bad happen, they kidnap one of your children and they are demanding 15 million from you. Your service in your lifetime, you have to use it to bring out your child from the kidnapper then. But in Europe here, because they so made us security, I know Diane will do more of your but all our kidnappers do a ransom. Error of it on the board. Look at our country. They don't want it to be good. Instead of people to value the life of the people, they value the building. They value a religion that were created to put us into mental slavery. Okay, what's so important about the religion? The attires you wear. Okay, now my mom with Iruna, does that not look good? I think I look nice. All these clothes are old. Even what we joy because even in a year, a guy you onega yagbe kaba manwe because of odine. You have say with media bound, I gave say your motor. Then I dispose it out. I gave you in Nigeria. Except what the boy is one rain. Or we understand the 1 or 2 person working with me while Yagboto. Or you want to have a view of your talking on Gagmon look at a book, my abalanya. So we are very, very careful these days. So let's get this one very clear. They killed Jesus because of the Christ conscious. This very place interests me. So they killed this very man because of the anointing that he was at, because he was an anointed one. They killed him. They know that his preaching is going to change people's mentality. That's why they killed him. That's why anytime you find out that this person is a Muslim, whatever it takes you to do for that person, protect that person. Because if you want to catch the sheep, you first of all catch the shepherd. That's what they do. Jesus Christ by me away. Because they know it was an anointed. Don't look at this story very clear. Let me put myself in the position of Jesus. Okay, he's not doing us well. Since this throne have been there, what benefit? This was the same thing that happened to Jesus. He called himself the King of the Jews. That was the only offense recorded upon him when he were took. The board of trustees that was supposed to serve me, I have a board of trustees. He said because I was, supporting. It was also a lady. I don't know why demons use ladies most of the time. It was a lady. A board of trustee. Judah Iscariot was also board of trustee. That's why in life, do not expose yourself to a lot of persons. If you say you know my secret, you are joking. You don't know me. If you say you know my secret, you are joking. You don't know me. You don't know my secret. I don't discuss my secret with anybody. That's what guides me in life. Only one thing that is a meter. No, who are born in America. Even not 4 years ago, waiting I have bullying. Be very, very careful. I never begged him for money. I never officially met him where gave no sono. He framed it on my head, waiting and shaming. I don't intend to let him go. Me and I do feel way because they did write something. Do you look me as a man who could not carry responsibility? I'm not like your fathers. All my responsibility, I took it. That's why I can fight for humanity. Were you able to save your children? Enough. Were you able to save your children? Education is the best legacy you can give to your child. On a very good, I will be unveiling, I don't know the year. I will be unveiling Junior Newton to you guys. I will unveil it to you guys. Senseless set of alien. It's a Junior Newton out there loading. I Junior this. Via to you where in no moon lele because you are a constituent. You are never one day see all these aliens talk about the well-being of Africa. Apart from the Agua. They don't talk about the well-being of anybody. Who now the count today is their enemy because he's fighting for. They know that if Biafra come, he's collapsed. Right now, it's from the bottom, from the top of Ikedenane. Nobody can stop what is coming. You can't stop it. It's freedom for everyone. Even though you don't want to be free, freedom will come to your doorstep. It will come. Then what did you mean? Look at how they have been killing people. Look at how Nelson Mandela spent 27 years imprisonment. What does Nelson Mandela stand for? Check everyone that have been killed. They kill him the same way they kill Jesus. So that the people might not be liberated. If they find out that you have this very consciousness that is called Christ, anointed one, you are sent. He said many are called. He said but few are choosing. Many are called, few are choosing. In the book of that Matthew 22 verse 14, he said many are called, few are choosing. I was called. Every one of us were called, but only few were chosen. Do you know the one that was chosen? The one that carried truth. That will make you to be. You are choosing one, but you don't know. A lot of you, for you to sit down all the time, you appreciate us through your comment. That to say you are choosing one, but that fear they infuse in you today, I broke it loose. That fear that you are still kind of afraid, my dear. I don't really know the way to put this to you. This, I'm not trying to lure you into a problem. Free yourself from this very mental slavery. For you to be here and you like what we are doing, you are a graduate, you have children, you have your brain at the center of your head, it shows that you are choosing one. It's not to let me they choose. You also are choosing one. But we have different commitment. In the book, I think in the book of Ephesians 4 verse 11, it says some made pastor, some made teacher, and some made apostle. It says some made evangelist. All for the edifications of the body of the saint. Your uniqueness today, I cannot be doing video and comment at the same time. That's why I appreciate you a lot. I'm already the one fighting this very fight. If you are not here, I have no spent trying to speak. Do you know energy you speaking to me? You know, when they are trying to raise up their ugly head, you know, you also come out and everybody bring it on. Bring it on. It's an encouragement. I'm your young Pavo. That's why we are in this together, not because there's any problem. The bullet might come and, you know, and we do also know the way to block it. If God gave you commitment, there is also power it's going to give to you to make sure you fulfill that commitment. You can say, I'm looking shine every day by day. Despite, nearly it's like all the whole world is fighting me. This state is doing their own. All these aliens, they are doing their own. Just look at it. If they can be this furious physically, what about spiritual thing? Why not just go and conjure your juju, you know, and leave, you know? Let's pray, peace be social media. Why are we waka can no longer work again? At times they use 20 million to do juju, or what and we do what do you know how many millions they spent? To make sure people like all the silence. You might have spoiled other freedom father's head. My teaching is divine. My own teaching is divine. I'm not here to come and tell you history. I'm here to come and tell you what have gone wrong about what they did to us. Why are they furious? Talk your own, I talk my own. Even in campaign, this alien in America, that was the same thing they do. I don't know why all of them are afraid of me. Whenever we like campaign and about my problem here, the baby time say, I don't know anywhere I just go. I don't know why I be threat to these people. Me wa trick a video. Me wa hunt have followers in here. Why you hamoya? A very young looking guy, he left the donation platform because that guy is a researcher. As soon as he were bringing a lot of information to a donation platform, they started calling this very young man. That guy, do you know, he removed himself from a donation. They put fear in him. I know he's going to be coming back again. There is a mantle God that prepared for him. He will carry it. That's why I know they use, say you don't want it to bully you. I'm a unique leader who always look at the area you have done well before. I'm not looking at you today. I only look at what you were able to do yesterday. He left our platform. It will be at the early 20s. Now, if I'm old tomorrow, you are supposed to be the one, you know, to pilot it. He left because of pressure. Do you know what it tastes like? Heaven and earth is collapsing on you. Imagine, I just finished war with the deep states. After, you know, your Soros, Hillary, and the rest, you have already you have video. Then all these artists again, they run after me. If you are not there, you don't know the reason why I appreciate you a lot. It is not all about money here. Your prayer have been effective. Your support have been effective. Stand in this very lane. You are serving God. Now you they serve the real God. Because our God is true. No matter whatever it is, speak your truth. Wemayo tigayo. Wemayo tigayo. Ìyá you we gẹ́gí mi mẹ́fà. Ìyá yí mẹ́ gẹ́gí mi wẹ́fà. Dẹ́gu wemayo tigayo. Speak your truth. As you are speaking the truth, you are paving way for the destiny of your children to be beautiful. Speak your truth. Secure your roots so that there will be roots and there will be fruit at the top. Let nobody discourage you. Most of you, you were born to speak the truth. Let those that want to support evil support evil. Let them support it. Till Revelation 22 verse 12 or so. If I'm not mistaken, it said, behold, I come quickly with a gift in my hand to give to everyone according to his works. They're going to be rewarded whatever thing you do. As many of those people right now that is insulting us unnecessarily, they don't even know whether God sent anybody. Now let them get God. They don't even know whether God can call anybody because they are lunatic. Do you know there are people I don't fight, even though when they hear. Let me give you testimony. This very guy in Germany. This is our Ido brother in Germany. Do you know occasionally that guy have matched line? Occasionally I've matched a lot of line. Do you know I've never one day start hitting him? Most of the teams I've supported is always opposite. I've never wanted to talk to him. I've never wanted. During the time of Sowore, he was anti-Sowore. Don't you even see that when a lot of you were endorsing Obi, he took another dimension. Today he's still a brother. Now how everybody know rich. But be very, very careful so that you don't shoot yourself on the leg. Be very, very careful so that you don't go and do like Moses. That's why my brother, he do land. I will see it, I will enter. We will read Babakwa together. Having not 20, you know, not banned in it, we are going to bring it back to the trade. That's the food of our ancestors. They banned roasted yam. You are not aware of that. Roasted yam, they banned it because they want our ancestors to suffer and die. But thank God we are feeding our ancestors from the little that we have. A lot of you don't know this. This is a divine fight. This one is not a basag. Whatever thing we put in here, the $1 where they did, they will carry it up. They will evaluate. I told you before now that our matter on again and I we go to Supreme. There are Supreme Court in the night. The highest court, why not tell me, man? You don't just judge any our boy. Here the slave. Our mother goddess will stand. Mother universe will stand. It will send, you know, some spectators. Or some people know when go with one. Go and stand for community. They will be judging the matter today. Then they will not bring the certificate of occupancy and say, yes, you sold people. What does it say? Then what have you said wrong? Then automatically that case will be null and void. Nothing, you are free and you are discharged and acquitted. Go and continue your gospel. Bring it on. Bring it on. Do whatever, do your cantation, you know, go your oboe. If you told me by mistake, you die by correction. It's a covenant. That's why in all these things, according to the book of Numbers, chapter 31, verse 49, he said Moses we have counted. They went to go and count because Moses were he was a man that technologically savvy. Moses were heavy brain. Do you know Moses what he did? He also make atonement for every of his soldiers. He equipped them with the information on how to fight enemy. He told them one thing Moses tell his people: be always be resolute. Don't be afraid. Even when it comes to death, speak the truth. Moses told them. That was why when after that they said Moses, we have counted all the soldiers, all the army under your command. No one died. I pray tonight, as many of you in this very struggle for hygiene and society, for transition to global greatness, you have been with us from your mind. You will not die, but you will live to declare the land. As many of you with your mind, you are in this struggle with us. Tonight, whosoever that caused you is caused. As many of you in this very struggle with us, even our darkest time you stood, even when they were trying to infuse fear and call us all manner of name, we claim the name with all joy. Yeah, we are enemy. And so what? I love it. You can say that again. I can be your enemy to your man. I'm enemy to President Trump. I'm enemy to CCP. I be enemy to Yoba. You know, I'm a friend to Donald Trump. I'm a friend to CCP. I'm a friend to Marobi. I'm a friend to what did they call this man? The Russia president, Vladimir Putin. I'm a friend to him. Is that not better? Is that not better? That is better. Then you carry your father. Then you want to force people to be a slave. The same way you did it before. It is expired. Slavery is expired. Mother Earth want to make all children, to be okay. There is no liberty in the land because the Spirit of God is not there. The Spirit of God is coming. It's coming with a 5-dimensional consciousness. The Spirit of God is coming, using the Anunnakis and the Nibiru to make sure they sweep everybody everywhere away. We need a better life. Let the poor breathe. We were never born poor. You make us to be poor. We were never born poor. Who told you you were born poor? You were never born poor. They weaponize everywhere. Go and ask anybody, why did they ban roasted yam? How will somebody do that? This is the major food of our fathers. Why did they ban yam? It come to a time in Ronigbe, they said they should remove every female goat away from Ronigbe. Inside last 2 years, yeah. Because some of our mother goddess, they bought goats according to the how Emi do one shit. And when they got the spiritual signal, they make an announcement, all these every female goat in this very community, remove it. Because the God of our ancestors, we're trying to use that true goat to do something. That's how far a lot of people, when people will start saying the story tomorrow, will be astonished. I was just let to say that to you. This is a long journey. It's not what these people are. They don't even know what their father is going through. They don't know what is happening to them. You lose the throne already. You lose it. You lose the fight already. Oya gwari ran sakon yi. Iyan be ran no sakon yi ni yan wo gba ye yin. Just look at beautiful people with better lives, commenting, enjoying the topics. That is what they did. Somebody writing like, yes, true to God, that's what they did. They bad roasted yam. You dare not roast any yam. If they cut you, you are in problem. Go to Benito, they know where they roast yam. This is the food of our forefather. A lot of you don't know the reason why every one of us is suffering. The whole world we are weaponized. For anybody not to buy, or till you join Illuminati, or you join Freemason, or join the occult Ufe. Why do you think a lot of artists does not make it? If you not join, forget about. Go and look at Nollywood. Do you know why the enemy of Sammy Loco died poor? Because he couldn't afford what. Sammy Loco is the best actor in Africa. But that man, he not rich. Because he couldn't afford it. If you can afford what they ask from you, they make you rich. You'll be very rich. You'll be very rich like never before. Look at all our struggling abroad. All your brother you train at home. That is, no one on you go forward. After university 2 years ago, or we are even not do the charge of hospital. Or my school for daddy, you don't go see work. Do you think this suffering is normal? It is a weaponized suffering. All this suffering you are seeing is created by human. Don't think all this suffering you are seeing created by God. No, God never created suffering. The original purpose of God for mankind were hijacked. They give us a different life entirely. Look at what happened in 1884. King Leopold II, he called all the bourgeoisies, all the European powers, and America, he called them. Let us come and hold meeting. And go and invade Africa. Anywhere you feel carry rich now be your own. Now so France, you know what fianco dao. A Belgian fianco dao. A Britain, you know why Baba Egbe. Invading about 98% of the world population. A Britain invading and learning. But the same people that kill their father. A Britain, man care about a Britain. Mowe going at one time. A Britain Ogberian. Who is that of Voram? Is it not Britain? Everybody will let you when no Voram Togbuwa. A monoma negbe. Segbo Edo Azugu Wogo. Erime Agbeverio. He couldn't British. He couldn't. Senseless set of people. Have you been able to make video about it? Or what they did to your father? Mogberu where? Mama Gberu where? The bana konwa he. I don't understand. Ona duwa bona. Who said what Azugu will go? Any curse you got lays on me is on your head and your father's head. When I can't when we are boy dog, even we can give it, they can get rid of you with doving. Me, I have a soul. I have a life to live. I'm the CEO of my own life. I have the right to decide how my generation looks. Be that a dark moon way or one or but where girl we are wrong, be a slaves. But forcing on that to be a slave, that one we not go agree. We not go agree for that one. I sell it when I have bagbanyo where you I know where you know. It's all of them to come with the fact. Or one again, say, if you guys are not really stupid, none of you prolonged this very far. Oh, yes, so what are you bragging for? Women moral justification to justify what you are doing. Only to come and write comment are coming for. Come now. Don't tell them. You are going to speak jargons from the two sides of your mouth. Why tell me why open live video wa tie nira? Why tell me why open live video wa tie bonira? If you tag the picture where you are the one that brings this up to your father, or to you are being used for human sacrifice. I didn't say you shouldn't come and fight. Fight your own fight. Stop with chanting my video. Do your me. I don't even know whether I love you. I've come online today. If you can be able to convince the audience, convince them. Convince them to believe and remain mental slavery. The more you convince them after watching my message, they find out that you guys is against Christ consciousness. Then majority win the vote. He have a decamp. I don't think you can ever win anybody from my side. Now waiting. You cannot win anybody from my camp. Now we are come a long way. You cannot win anybody right now because everybody only freedom. They by power, I have fame, I have fame. They by power no, but the land is good. If the land is fertile, no real also. Autonomous fertile, our land spiritually is not fertile. I am way area. Before people they come from Lagos, they come buy something for Benin. We cannot even afford food. I told a Kobe award the other day. One guy. You can't even afford it now. It's as expensive as any other thing. Gari that used to be cheap before. It has become an essential commodity. People, because why? There were no road to farm. How many of these people who want that? Even these people, they have never wanted criticize killing of Fulani. That people, I think I'm only the one who have consecutively been talking about the way Fulani and don't allow our people to go to farm. Why they not be talking about it? You know why I'll say. Let me not be deliberating on that one. We cannot save everybody. Those that have here to hear, let them hear. For those of you that want to use settlement, you can down, go away. I mean, there you go. We can't save everybody. The sky is too big for two birds to have an accident. So if you choose, that was why Joshua told these people. The book of Joshua 24. He said, choose you. He called of them. He said, Walare. Ze omanuhianga. Wabo, that one wage. Ebo. Ne mano do invedo tone. Osalo doa. Muneru wage Abraham. Eboni wahianga. No rodo di ekeze wodo. Owe watiga. Oma fosi yan. Do wa so no wale odonore ebonore gbe ogodo wodoni. Wo tona no waye na. De boni wa we onu waga. Enosi dova. Ohwa wa onu waga no wa onu waga wo. Owe wa we ga. Owe but as for ni ene Joshua. Who does it? Nobo enyanga. Now this is my stand. Why not follow your father closely? Hold your father like this. Down with him. Celebrate him. Do whatever you want to do with him. And let me also, activate the spirit of my father. Then what's wrong about that? Then you are forcing me. You want to force your father into me. I've said it. You are not my father. Your father is not my father. The records are out there. I know the way my father behaved. That's why there's this story about Jesus. He said, I know my sheep and my sheep know me. I know my father and my father also know me. My father does not act like your father. My father is a compassionate father. He's a man that is full of emotion and illusion. He is a man. He's a loving man. He is a man, anytime the children, did not sleep, he himself will not sleep. That's why they did some sweet mother, I not go forget you. For this suffer where you suffer for me, oh. Sweet mother, I not go forget you. For this suffer where you suffer for me, yeah. Stop. That's it. Everybody have a way. Right now, I know my father. I know how he's behaved. I know him do, on how he take care of his children. I know him do will not use his own children to, contaminate their life. That was when I got that sense of humor. This man, no, I don't think I belong here. I don't think I belong here. I look at the other side. I was like, okay, yeah, this is my ancestors. Then I begin to work. Why not follow your own? Are you mad? You want to force me to be a slave? Are you kidding me? Are you stupid? Ya mwe, yi manu go ni ya defuna, yi wa yunako, yi wa vaeyo. Ina mwe. With this, you want to force me to be a slave at the 21st century? Are you kidding me? It's not my father. You carry go now. The land I would have shared to me, carry go. Ebo what say what ye now? Nebu wa big bogbe. No ma big bogbe can be away. But I mean, can you? Thank God for graphene and nanotech. We're going to keep people that doesn't believe in the truth. Only Sabo ya Jojagmona. Truth to Sabo ya Jojagmona. So let me believe in you guys. All our allies all over the world, God bless you all richly. This Babandu women from here, I'm logging out. The CEO, Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, they know that my CEO is real. They know. Nobody fit chest stand for B-side. You know fit do one. Come out, can't do topic. Forget it also who wine and also who wune. Why got let the gods have the cause. Why gave me bohing? Why sorry I come and do teaching. Money for anybody masun who was who. Even what here born a man and Germany. All of them they are doing well. Forget that one not story. If I know boss here today, that fian and vegan not by Nigeria who was who we don't already know that one. It's my argue. I don't want to say no. Can't do topic. Make we know waiting day. Come and do topic. Don't teach. Come and display your stupidity and your intelligence if you have one. Come and display your knowledge. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. Say my people are destroyed. Must you force your father into me? Eko akelebra. Eba ya akpona. Very me wala otonete solution bo wa fian ba go wa muna. I don't know why people are. Ere na kon ya. No wonder my late father blessed memory when no my digu and woha. I begin to see sense in it why this man was at times. What yatiana. Oh we no we digu and woha. You only turn up by I don't want to offend anybody. Not by every way. That one is directed to some village. So he turning by, So that's it. Carry your pa go. We don't need your pa. Memera. Imera me. Miero vi ogweni gbera me wa. Imera no fe gbera me wa. Ancestor si me oje me. Ancestor si me uje me. Uje me o ancestor si me o. O me wa je me. Mere nu we je ni. O suhun wa gbin no o suhun. Ama no suhun ho. Nonsense. Well, when I about then ya le 20 away. So as I've said, as I'm ending up this very video right now, I'm going to be deleting that pictures. I'm going to be deleting it. I'm led to delete that pictures. Or might make sense. So I don't want us to regret anything later in the day. Well, there are facts we are made to fight. God has laid words He need to lay in our heart. We've done that already. So today is 1st of May. Today is 1st of May. Wednesday, 1st of May 2024. Today is 1st of May 2024. For those of us that want to reach us at times, our telephone number is +34 631 056 284. +34 631 056 284. That is our telephone number. This CEO, Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. Also CEO, civil disobedient worldwide. That's what we do. So the energy we're using in fighting Zetacron for us not to be depopulated. Now, I haven't been able to secure that. We are now looking for remedy on how the people that have been affected will restore back their DNA, and restore back their life. Me and trust, we are doing that one, our mothers, our fathers, all over there. Me do is, finding solution to make sure every one of us is restored back to, our originality, our original self, I hear then we are doing the other side, speaking the truth from here. So from me here, I see you some other time. I love you with the love of God. Te quiero mucho todo el mundo. Mi corazón está lleno con mucha alegría y ilusión. Si tú no estás aquí, no puedo hacer nada. Tú eres mi poder. Tú eres mi fuerza.